Yes, I have your top 25. Now, I got to get used to saying this. Power 4 coaches.
It'll always be the Power 5 to me.
Got to get used to saying that.
It's like the BCS. It took a while.
Yes.
So let me give you the bottom 5 coaches. 25, Iowa State's Matt Campbell. 24, Notre Dame's Marcus Freeman.
Mm-hmm.
At 23, Josh Heupel. 22, Sonny Dykes. And at 21, Eli Drinkwitz from Missouri.
Yeah, the two I'll give you. Look, I think Marcus Freeman is low on the list. He's an elite recruiter. You know, like Matt Campbell doesn't want to recruit. Matt Campbell, that's a stock I would sell. I'm still buying Marcus Freeman. And Drinkwitz is very sneaky. Missouri has elite NIL. They're spending big dollars, and he's a very good offensive mind. I think he's a little underrated there. Rico, any thoughts on 20 to 25?
Yeah, I would probably have Freeman ranked a little bit higher. I think it's just a pressure cooker of being at Notre Dame, and if you don't win it all,
how would the narrative have changed if they beat OSU last year, which they easily could have and should have?
I think that he would probably be, if not top 10, within the top 13.
There it is. Okay, next grouping.
Next grouping, we have at 20, Kentucky's Mark Stoops. 19, Jeff Brom for Louisville. 18, Kirk Ferentz, Iowa.
Oh, stop it.
Wait, give me those again.
So I'm sorry.
Mark Stoops, Jeff Brom, Kirk Ferentz, and then I'll finish the next 5. Luke Fickell and Dave Doran from NC State.
All right.
How is Kirk Ferentz that high?
He
How is he on this list?
It's ridiculous. Oh, I play in the Big Ten West. Automatically not a top 25 coach.
So did he just get the Lifetime Achievement Award because he's been around for so long?
Here's the best way to do it. If your program had a job opening, are you calling Kirk Ferentz?
Right there.
Unhireable.
That's how this guy gets the big money. Yeah, if you've hired your son who just couldn't score in a whorehouse.
Right, unsellable. Guys, we've just hired Kirk Ferentz.
Let me read you the first couple sentences here. It says for him, for years, Ferentz was ranked highly due to the respect for his consistency. You don't have to like it, how Iowa plays, but it was difficult to argue against the results.
Yeah, well, now with divisions gone, here's what else is going to be difficult. That guy's career is dead within 2 years. Awful. I hate this list. This is a terrible idea.
Dude, their defense was outscoring the offense.
Just keep it moving.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Unbelievable.
Dude, Caitlin Clark was outscoring their offense.
Very true. 15, you have Mike Gundy for Oklahoma State. At 14, you have Lane Kiffin. And at 13, you have Chris Kleiman. And I'll stop there, and then I'll continue later.
I mean, Kleiman does more with less than anybody. Great coach, kind of a Big 12 version of D'Antonio. Mm-hmm. I think Lane's underrated. And I know Rico disagrees. I think Ole Miss is going to win the SEC West this year.
See, I don't. And the reason why, because he has everything, and he just finds ways to lose 4 games every year.
Hold on.
Okay, maybe 3. But it's just like, Lane, come on. Eventually, you have to win a big boy game.
Well, you should love him. He's college Dan Campbell with the 4th downs. He hates his kicker more than Campbell.
Yeah, you're right.
He goes for it all the time.
But I'm also one that says, hey, Dan, you
I know.
Kick the ball.
Guy, hold on. Here's my problem already with this list. The fact that Dabo Swinney's in the top 12 is an embarrassment, considering he won't use the portal.
You're right. So let me give you the 2 out just outside the top 10. You have Kansas, Lance Leopold, and James Franklin, number 11.
Stop it. Also, too, can I ask a quick question? Is it wrong of me?
Speaking of not winning big games.
Let me leave it to a Michigan fan and a Georgia fan, and they can get me right. Is it wrong of me to think it's ridiculous Jonathan Smith's not on the top 25? Who did more with less at Oregon State? From the ashes to being a legitimate Pac-12 title contender. How is Jonathan Smith not at least 25th on the list now? Come on.
Or
maybe,
maybe
Georgia and Michigan fan can tell me.
Or maybe he's on the list.
Well, he shouldn't be in the top 10. Take it easy.
He may have to prove himself at a new program, but yeah, I'd put him in 24, 25.
Okay,
that's all.
The fact that Kirk Ferentz is on the list
Thank you.
means that he should be there. I mean,
right, take him off the top 25 after he goes 5-7 at State. But I mean, come on.
James Franklin gets pushed into that, you know what, you're in the others considered. Kirk Ferentz,
James Franklin will do just enough to leave you angry.
James Franklin, and this is you may disagree, he is the Big Ten version of Lane Kiffin. A lot of hype around him, but put him in a big game and watch him fold.
So let me get through this top 10, and you can just comment on whatever you want, because I think some of this is a little weird here. 10, Lincoln Riley. 9, Dan Lanning. 8, Mike Norvell. 7, Kalen DeBoer. 6, Kyle Whittingham. Then you have...
All right, stop.
Yeah.
I need you to stop.
Yeah.
All right, Whittingham, if you're a big-time college football fan, you understand it. That dude has turned Utah into a team no one ever wants to face. He does it quietly, and they're a bear. The problem here, read the other names one more time to me. Want to make sure I heard you right before I get real upset.
Riley.
Yep.
Lanning.
Yep.
Norvell.
Yep.
DeBoer.
Yeah,
Whittingham.
there it is.
Thank you.
Okay, Kalen DeBoer should not be on this list.
Really?
Yeah, no. First of all, never did a lick of recruiting at UW. The best players on that team were Chris Peterson's players. Go look.
No. That I know. But
Now you're at Bama. You've done nothing. He's not top 25 coach.
But could you not say he knows how to develop players?
Agree totally.
Because
but to
no
be
one
in
knew
the
who
company,
Roma Dunze was.
but to be in the company of these people?
Oh, that's that Bama tax right there.
See,
Okay.
And that's why I didn't answer your question about Jonathan Smith, because I think they're giving DeBoer credit for being at Bama and not everything else he did at Washington.
And David, you nailed it. Here's the thing. When Bama picks up the phone and says, "Will you come and replace a legend?" That gives you street cred right there.
So they're punishing
when
Jonathan
MSU
Smith.
picks up the phone and says,
Thank you.
Can you replace somebody who fumbled at a hotel
I'll give you
room?"
another example of a guy who's not on this list who's an incredible football coach is Dave Clawson. Dave Clawson at Wake Forest. Guys, Wake Forest. They have no NIL program. They have no fan base. They have like 3,000 undergrads. And yet, there's Wake in November busting somebody up or outright playing for an ACC title.
Right. The Wake is pretty much known as college football's JV team.
Or
You
the
go
place Tim Duncan went.
Right. But you go and raid their team when the season is over because they got good players and you go get them in the portal.
100%. Sam Hartman.
Yeah. K9.
So let me before I give you the top 5, let me tell you, because they did this through 100. So let me tell you where they put Jonathan Smith.
Yeah,
and
but you got to give me
Michigan.
the best coaches first.
Okay, I'll give you the best.
Give me the
coach.
best. Let me hear it.
You have Sarkisian at 5, Brian Kelly at 4, Sweeney 3,
No, I'm out.
Ryan Day, and Kirby Smart.
All right, I'm out. First of all, I'm out on if you do not use the portal because you think you're being holy, you're out. You're not in my top 30 coaches. Impossible.
His run is over. I don't know how he's still Because right now you're still going back to those great teams of about 5-6 years ago.
Now, where's Jonathan Smith? Where is
Jerome Moore
thank
is
you.
at 52, and Jonathan Smith is at 27. So just
All right, he
outside.
just missed
outside.
That's
I'm
why
fine.
I wanted to give the reference there.
I'm fine. That's fine. He'll be 52nd
Now, it's
after we
funny
go
because
4-8.
I thought Moore would get the benefit of the doubt that Michigan pegged him and said, "You're going to lead this team."
To be fair,
I'm not trying to be funny, but
No.
no, I just thought that he would.
To be fair, they said they don't really rank first-year coaches this high. This is the highest they have a first-year coach.
David, why did they put James Franklin in there? What did they say?
Why did they? Let me go back to that. Let me see
I'm sorry.
what they say. I think Franklin's ranking was saved a bit by so many big-name coaches no longer being around.
So basically, it was musical. Hey, just go ahead and move 5 seats up because 5 seats are empty.
Exactly.
Real mark. Okay, that tells you how good you are. You're only good because people left,
Rico
not
wins.
because you win games.